Everyone, we are recording. We are live. It's alive. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mark Loeffler Experience. I know, it's been a minute. Wow, has it been a minute? You know what? I was a little drained. And you know what? Sun is shining. I can see the tulips. So we're back. And we're back with one of the favorites. We're going to do the Canadian housing market. And we're going to talk about what the heck is going on in this crazy country that we call Canada. All right, let's make magic. Just announced right on Korea, demand continues to outpace supply as Canadian home sales jump in April. Month over month, home sales surged 11.3%. So we sold 11.3 more homes in April than we did in March. And we are 20% below last year's activity in April, but the number of new properties only edged up 1.6%. So we've talked about this a heck of a lot. When we get very little supply and demand increases, what happens? Well, we get a price increase. And, well, let's look. This is just on the ITSO. So this is in Canada. This is a couple boards. We've been through that, and I can go through that again down the road. And I'll post a list which ones this covers, but there's a pretty significant jump between March and April in pricing. This is all in the past, right? This is all in the past. May is a whole new month. And what are we finding in May so far that we didn't find in April? People are listing their homes. They're like, oh, I can still get a decent price for my house. I can move. Prices are, I would say, stabilizing. That's what I'm seeing in the markets that I work in, which is like Oakville, Burlington, Hamilton for the most part. Our buyers are coming back in droves. Our sellers are coming out. It's a pretty good market out there. Following the trend in recent months, sales increase was broad-based, but once again dominated by lower mainland BC and Greater Toronto area. And again, we are seeing this broad base. So it's not like one certain area that it's across the board. Like we're seeing this in the prairies, we're seeing this in Ontario, out east. Let's just have a quick look. So this isn't month over month, this is year over year. It'd be nice if they could let us change these little things and compare and do some stuff with it. But you know, April 2023, the average sale price in Vancouver is 1.17, down 7.4% from last year. Let's see Calgary. Oh, Calgary's up 1.3. Just trudging along. Everywhere else is down year over year. Canada overall 4%. Edmonton's down 9% though. I'm just wondering about that though, because man, I'm trying to buy or help people buy apartment buildings out there right now, and there is really just nothing. Saskatoon up year over year. And that's kind of what I feel like Edmonton is, but I don't know. I'll tell you this. What it looks like from here, when we come here, is this looks like we're back to almost, exactly the average price or median average price. Let's do this. From June of 2022. So 9 months ago, we're back to that price. But here was April, right? Here's April, here's June. So we're back to that number. So 9 months ago, 10 months ago, we're back to that number. And do we just come back to this trajectory here a little more? But this is a pretty good gain since January. Do we all agree that January is going to be the trough in this one? Or do we think that we're going to see this nice little rise again, like maybe a little bump, and then it's just going to fall off a cliff? Comment. I'm interested in what you think if that's going to happen. I honestly do not think that we're going to see another trough because they're just not building enough homes. Here's Winnipeg down 6.2%. Year over year, everything's year over year, right? Brantford, 16.5. But again, we're back to June numbers in Ontario. June 2022. Cambridge, only 13%. Hamilton, Burlington, 14.7. Like, that's a crazy number. Like, Hamilton, Burlington, average sale price was over $1 million. It's a big number. Just gotta put that out there. Durham, which was one of the fastest growing regions, only down 10% year over year. That means, like, that's pretty resilient when you're seeing stuff down 16, 17% in Ontario and some of the hotter markets. But again, it's all coming back. It's all just time. Oh, Kawartha Lake's down 19.4% still. So it might be time to go buy that cottage. Kingston, 10.3. Oh, let's check out Peterborough. That one was we got a couple of things in between there. We can go Mississauga, 14.7. Did we do Kingston? I don't think we did Kingston. Oh, 10.3. Again, relatively stable compared to what has happened in other regions. Kitchener-Waterloo, 14.7. Niagara, 19%. This one had a huge peak to trough. Huge peak to trough. And we can go through that in the ITSO board because that's part of it. Let's check out Oakville. I bet you this, only 10.7. Oakville has been on fire. We're seeing bidding wars on $2 million properties again in Oakville because of lack of inventory. It's unreal what's going on there right now. Ottawa, 12.2. Ottawa's always just nice and steady. They just like go with the flow. Peterborough, 18.3. That was another huge gainer, right? Sarnia. So look at Sarnia. 2.3%. This is a Ontario market, and it's seen a decline year over year of 2.3%. When everything else, I bet you Sault Ste. Marie's up. 8.7. Okay. Greater Toronto, 12.1, but it's coming back with a vengeance. Windsor, 15.2. Let's check out the good old Montreal. Montreal, 6%. And look, $550,000, $520,000 to buy the average house in Montreal. Like, that's darn affordable if you ask me, right? Like, that's really affordable. I mean, obviously you have to, I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. That's probably going to get me in trouble. Halifax, 6%. Like, these are going to be up year over year after June. Well, I think everyone's pretty much, or it's going to be flat. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking what's going to happen in the future. With what's happened in pricing lately, more people are going to list their house because now they can get out of things that maybe were a little underwater, or maybe they're not going to be as underwater. So people are going to start selling, and so that's going to put more inventory on the market, which is going to regulate the market, which is going to bring the prices, I believe, that we're going to be flat year over year. May, June, July. I think, again, some of the demand dries up from the buyer side going into the summer because people go away, kids are off school, people aren't looking to buy homes. And it's just the cyclical cycle that we live in Canada. Yeah, so I think that we're going to see maybe even a little dip coming into the summer. I've been seeing new inventory just hammering the market. It's selling, but not like, when, things would sell in 10 hours for 5 offers, a month ago. So, guys, comment down below. What's happened for you guys in 2 months? What do you guys want to see on the channel moving forward? We're going to bring Rob back. We're going to get that going again. Comment. Have you guys listened to that podcast? Have you not? Like, what's going on in your world? Let me know down below. Looking forward to seeing everyone next on May the 29th at Caro in My Father Was Famous for our investor meetup. We'll put the link down below for that as well. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this beautiful weather. You're getting out there, you're buying lots of property because we don't have enough of it. There's just not. I don't think this is a bad time to be investing. I think this is a great time because we're just not gonna build enough. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Obviously take it for a grain of salt because I'm a realtor and I make money when I sell you homes. I make my commission. You're welcome. Thanks, everyone. We'll catch you next time.